I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to research a little bit more efficiently using KHSCD, easy to remember. First, let me tell you about our countywide research model. We use EYs: wonder, investigate, synthesize, and express. Wonder is you're creating your question, your topic. Investigate, you're looking for high quality information. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Synthesize, you organize that information. That's your outline phase. And express, that could be anything. It could be a paper, a project, an essay. That's when you're actually expressing all of your research. The E stands for evaluate. Every step of the way, you need to evaluate to make sure that your question is quality, your resources are quality. You've organized it in a way that it makes sense. You're evaluating every step of the way. So as I said, we're going to deal with the investigate phase of the research model today. That is when you are already ready with your topic and your question, and you need to find information. So the first thing you need to do is find the databases. All right, so why do you have to use databases, or why should you use databases for high quality research? Databases are resources that are paid for. They are filtered by people who are in the know, and they are telling you that these resources are high quality resources. This is used for academic research. So to find our databases, it's really simple. You can go to the Knightdale homepage under Academics, Library, and then of course you're going to go to the Research Zone, which is on the far right. Once you go to the Research Zone, you will see the databases are listed right here where it says databases. The best database to start with is Academic Search Complete, and that's where we're going to start today. There are definitely other databases you can use. There's Gale, there's NC Live if you have a public library card, and I highly recommend that you get one if you don't have it. And then there's also Google Scholar, but you have to be careful with Google Scholar because not everything is free. So we're going to use the acronym KHSCD to make our searching a little bit more efficient. The K stands for keywords. That is step one, figuring out your keywords. So I'm back at my database here, and I'm on my Academic Search Complete, and I'm going to put in my first keyword. The question has something to do with immigration and how it affects the safety of border towns. I might start with a big topic of immigration. That might be my very first keyword. My second keyword might be America, because I'm limiting this to America. And my third keyword might be border town. That might not work for me, but I'm going to try that first. I'm going to hit search, and I'm going to see what kinds of things come up. Now I'm ready for H. This is the high-speed scan. You should be skimming. So here's my article, and all I'm going to do is start skimming down, and I'm looking at the titles, I'm reading the abstracts, and I'm looking to see which ones might actually work for me. Once I've decided that the title looks interesting, I'm going to read the abstract. I'm reading the short version before I bother reading the long version. Database, and this title looks interesting to me, so I'm going to tap on it, and I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to read this abstract right here. If that abstract sounds interesting, I'm going to keep going. One of the cool things about databases is that they will cite the source for you in whatever format you need to use. So I always recommend for students to cite it at this point. Don't wait, go ahead and cite it. So if I look over here on the right side of my abstract where I was in that article, you'll see there's a little place that says cite. All I have to do is tap on that, and I can scroll down and I can see the list of all the different citation options. So if you are using APA, there is your citation, and all you have to do is copy this citation and paste it into a document. So basically you need to create your works cited document right when you're researching. Don't worry about the formatting yet. You can go back and highlight it and double space it and unhighlight it, put the right font and all that jazz in, but at least get your works cited document started so that you don't have to go back and look for that citation. This brings us to the next letter, D. Download, download. Download and drag to Google Drive for later reading. When I'm searching for a research paper, I like to power search. I like to find lots of information before I stop and fully read an article. So rather than reading it right now, I'm simply going to find it. I'm going to get to the PDF and I'm going to download that PDF and drag it into my Google Drive. So once the PDF opens up, all you have to do is go up to this button that says Download PDF. Sometimes you have to download it a second time. And once you've downloaded it and it appears in your lower left-hand corner, then all you have to do is drag it into your Google Drive. Simply drag it and drop it, and it will be available for you later to read. I would highly recommend creating a folder before you do so that you can find it, and maybe rename it so that it's not just called Content Server. And that's it, KHSCD. Keywords, do a high-speed scan, read the short version, cite it, then download it and drag it into your Google Drive. We like to call this power searching. When you find an article that's awesome, use it to help you find more and fast. It is called research for a reason. So if the keywords you're using aren't working out, change them. Research. Happy searching, everybody.